And of course that breaks the lock that we saw earlier. Here we have the spade. Can we do it this time? Flower. Mushroom. Man, ugh. I almost said I know how I used to know how to do it, but I need to stop almost saying that. This is the level that I want to use a frog suit for, because there is kind of a neat secret. If you go directly down from the start and to the left, because you can fight against these kind of bubble currents, which otherwise, if you do not have the frog suit, will always push you away, and there's no way that you can get past them unless you're Frog Mario. And that brings us in here with this thing. And yeah, you can get a whole bunch of coins that otherwise you are not usually able to get. Is there a second P-switch over here, or do I have to hurry? No, there is a second P-switch, okay. So let's see, so if we do that, up here, yeah, so it's pretty much a secret for a whole bunch of coins. Of course, I mean, secrets in Super Mario Bros. 3 are definitely, you know, never really necessary. It's not like Mario World where you need to find all of the secret exits or anything like that. So, I mean, it's usually just coins and 1-ups. Sometimes it will be something cool like that cloud that we found in level 3-8, I think it was. Or was it 3-7? And, ow. No, it was 3-8, I believe. So, I mean, yeah, cool things like that. But overall, I mean, there's nothing that, you know, you necessarily have to find. Lakitu is the main hazard of this level. Pretty much what you want to do is just kind of jump across the top like that. No! I wanted to make it into the pipe before that spiny got to me. Lakitu throws two kinds of spinies in this game. He throws green ones, which will stay as kind of spiny balls when they hit the floor, and they'll just kind of roll around. And then he'll also throw red ones, which will actually turn into the spiny enemies. That, I mean, everyone, of course, knows there. If I did have enough speed, could I glitch that? I mean, heck, we've glitched through a pipe once already. One more try. It definitely seems like it's almost possible. No, I can't hit that block. I lose too much velocity. So if we do that... No, that was a bad angle. One more time! I'm sure this is definitely possible. It's like, you know, pixel point precision. I'm hitting it too high. Oh, I was very close. Very close. No. One more time. Again, this is Andrew's casual run of Mario 3. So this is like, you know, this is something I would do if I was normally playing the game. I'm not doing it, you know, I'm not playing this specifically, you know, for Let's Playing purposes or anything like that. This is you getting to watch Andrew in his natural habitat, enjoying some good old-fashioned NES games. And this level is very empty. I mean, I've always thought this level kind of sucked. It's kind of just blocks and Lakitu. I mean, I don't think there's a single other enemy in this level. I mean, of course, Lakitu's kind of a pain, so I mean, I shouldn't really be complaining about that. But, I don't know, this seems kind of like a cop-out for a level idea. And I don't usually suck that much at this level, but apparently today is the day where Andrew sucks quite a bit at this level. Anyways, we should have another one of these guys here. Luckily I did not get stuck inside of anything this time. And another star. This game really throws stars at you, even though they are very useless, considering they hardly last any time at all. Like I said, I think there's like, you know, a very small number of levels where stars are actually pretty cool. But otherwise, it's like, yeah. Alright, Lakitu, burn to death, just like that. Is this a leaf or a flower? It's a flower. I actually want a leaf anyway. I mean, I want the flower anyway, so I wasn't too worried about it. I was just kind of curious about what it actually was. Alright. So, I mean, as long as I stay along the top here, I can just keep burning Lakitu. Wow, yeah, he really throws out tons of things. Yeah, so pretty much just stay near the top, especially if you have a power-up. This is nothing too tricky. It's just Andrew. What is the official time? After I go through this pipe here, I will check the official time. There we go. Bounce off of him. Why not? I could have used a P-Wing and flown over this whole level, but why would I want to do that? It is 1:23 a.m. Boom! 5 up. Thank goodness. Makes up for all those deaths I've had recently. Silly deaths. Also, Coca-Cola time. I swear I'm not being, you know, sponsored by Coca-Cola. I just kind of had it in the fridge, and Coke is pretty good. Okay. Next up. The funny thing is, I think that this is actually a Toad house that always gives you a frog suit. Actually, no, it's not. Take that back! Ugh. Take that back completely. There we go. Level 4 down. Another Hammer Brother. It's like, hey, how's it going? Just going to hang out on top of this cloud. all day long. But thank goodness, I was going to freak out if it was another star. No, a P-Wing! I mean, that's pretty good considering the other two, I mean, one was from a White Mushroom House and one was from Peach, so to just get one from a Hammer Brother is actually not too bad. Level 5. Well, this level is actually quite interesting. If this is the level... Is this the level I'm thinking? It should be. Also, I kind of want you to do that, so I can get that, and turn into that. Okay. No, this is not the level. It's the next level, actually. This level is kind of cool, too, because it actually introduces... Really? In this game it does that? If you get a flower when you're small, it only makes you big? I thought that was only in the first Mario game. I actually kind of completely forgot that it did that, and that kind of sucks. Yeah, this level introduces the bullet bills. That kind of come back at you, which is pretty cool. I've always liked that. Those are some pretty cool bullet bills. There you go, and that block released a vine, which isn't super obvious considering it was off screen. But I mean, if you know it's there, just hold up, and you will get it. We have the Tanuki suit, which is exactly like the raccoon suit, except for the fact that if you press down and B, you will turn into a statue, which makes you invincible until kind of the statue power runs out. It is also interesting because you can use the statue to defeat enemies that you would otherwise not be able to jump on. And yeah, that's the end of the Tanuki suit. Wasn't that exciting? I was like, so pretty much you could turn into the statue and then land on top of a spiny or a piranha plant, and you will actually kill it when the statue lands on it, which is pretty neat, but I did not even have a chance to demonstrate that because I am not playing super great. Spade time! Okay. I cannot do this. I just cannot do this. 2 out of 3 again, but still. I really cannot do that. Anyway, level 6. This is the one I was thinking about earlier. And this is a kind of interesting level. This is kind of the precursor to Tiny Small Island, I believe is the correct name, from Super Mario 64. I think I just screwed that up, actually. It might not even be in this one. Because, whoa, I was not expecting to go through that little gap. Here we have doors, and when you enter the doors, it will actually switch kind of what the level is, or like the size of the enemies in the level, which is really cool. Then you can switch from big to small and small to big, and there are actually secrets hidden up in the sky depending on which kind of one you're in, but I don't have a leaf right now. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to, you know, go and check any of those things out. Which is too bad, because I actually... No, those are usually the kind of secrets I like to go and see. And wow, the star. I keep forgetting how short it really does last. It's really disappointing. Alright. Hey! I completely jumped on you, but you know what? I don't even care. Let's do some exploring. Cue whatever that song is that guy sings from Finding Nemo about exploring. So there's definitely secrets hidden up in the sky in this level. And if it's not in this version of the level, we'll have to go into a door and we'll check them out that way. Just please do not get hit. I do not want to lose my P-Wing. For sure. If you get a leaf when you have the P-Wing, it won't do anything. But if you get like a fire flower or something, you will lose your ability to fly forever. So of course, who would want to do that? Anyway, let's see. What is in the sky here? There should be a door somewhere in the sky, shouldn't there be? Unless I'm remembering wrong. Maybe it was the last level? No, there was the other thing in that level. I could swear that there was like a really cool secret in the sky. If I don't find it in this version of the level, I'm definitely going to find a door and check it out in the other version. Like, I could swear that there was something really cool. Hey, where's the door? There's the door. Let's see, if we fly up here, is there anything? So I know we saw those clouds earlier. For some reason I always thought that there was something hidden up here, but I could just, I guess, be remembering that wrong. Nope. Does not appear to be. Actually, wait a second. Nope. I had a brain fart for a second. I'm like, did I miss a secret that I really like? And then I realized, no, that actually is coming up in the next level, so... False alarm on that part. Yeah, I could swear that there was an item, or a door, that led to a secret area hidden in the sky in this level, but I could just easily be remembering that wrong. Anyway, mushroom, 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 mushroom. So there you go, 2 out of 3. Might as well try to go for all the mushrooms, I suppose, since we're not getting all of the stars. Another end spade! I really need to check out what the heck I am doing to get all these. Wow, can we actually do it this time, Andrew? Wow, Andrew is genius, man, for sure. So there we go. Although, I mean, really, all those items are doing is inching us closer and closer to maxing out our inventory space. Alright, pick a box. What do we have in store this time? Tanuki suit, very nice. So yeah, like I said, there are mushroom houses, and that was even a red one. So yeah, those ones usually give better items. But anyway, we have another castle right here. Even though we did not get hit, our P-Wing power has disappeared and just left us as normal Raccoon Mario. As will always happen after you finish a level with the P-Wing. I really like this secret. As a kid, I didn't really figure it out at first. Just let me kill these guys. You hit this block, and it's like, oh, that's a weird formation of coins. But what you actually want to do is press up in the middle of that, and it will bring you to this secret area with these kind of interesting lift things. And the ones that have arrows will always kind of point that direction, but the ones with the exclamation mark will change direction when you jump on them again, which is pretty neat. Anyway, let's see. Which of these pipes do I actually want to go in? I guess that one is probably just like a power-up, but we don't even need that at the moment. Alright, now this is where we actually need to use this. Thankfully, this block kind of phases through other blocks, or else I'd be kind of toast. Is there a one up here somewhere? Maybe not. I always thought there was. I guess I'm just remembering that wrong. Maybe it's a different spot. Oh well. And that will actually take us to this room. Okay, this room definitely has a lot of one-ups. If you jump here, there are coin blocks. You need to get a running start, or else the screen will not scroll upward, which is kind of silly. And yeah, there you go. One-up. Is that the only one-up in this room? For some reason, I thought there was more. I guess maybe I'm thinking of a different room. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking of a different room. Oh well. So then going through this pipe will take us back... Actually, no, it doesn't even take us back to the main level yet. If we fly up here, what do we have? We have a whole bunch of coins. And I didn't hit that block down there in case it was something that got rid of our flying, although I think it's a Tanuki suit. No, it's actually 3 1-ups. So, yeah, there are blocks in this game that will give you 3 1-ups. They're pretty much the equivalent of, like, 3-up moons in Super Mario Bros. 3, which is kind of neat. Alright. Continuing on. Let's get this guy here. So we got you, we've got you, and we've got you. And after all that, we've got you. So yeah, this is the level. I've always really liked that secret, where you kind of press up, but it doesn't even look like there's a door there, but there is. Secrets like that always make me very happy. There should have been a DK coin hidden there. But anyway, back to the Nether Castle once again. And it is once again pretty terrible that the king has been transformed into a dinosaur. It's not really Yoshi. It's kind of a weird dinosaur thing there. And it is officially 132. Okay. Airship time. Oh yeah, I think this is the first time we've actually seen coins on an airship. It's really funny because nothing on an airship is really animated like normal. Like the question mark blocks aren't animated, the coins aren't animated, so they usually look kind of funny. I like the way that they look when they're not animated. They almost look like the coins from Super Mario Bros. 1, which is pretty neat. And we have one of these things here. Gotta keep jumping. Gotta get across there. I don't... Yeah, that actually is required. Actually, no, it's not. I did all of that work for absolute nothing. The airship levels, you kind of just have to take your time with them and, you know, wait out all of the craziness. Oh, this is actually the first airship that gave us a leaf instead of a flower, which is kind of funny. And we have exactly 50 lives. That's pretty neat. Hey, I actually held down when I jumped, so I thought that maybe I could do like a duck jump and kind of fit into, like, you know, like a small space, but it did not end up working out. Anyway, this level is actually pretty long. There's lots of kind of flame cannons. I always thought that this looked like a door. I'm like, man, maybe I press up here, but nope, nothing. Hey! So what? The floor doesn't count when it's off screen, but the fire does? That's not cheap at all. And we're going to have to beat this boss without taking any damage. But you know, actually, it's funny, the one time I thought that there wasn't a block at the end, there actually was. Actually, I mean the one time... Actually, I don't really know where I was going with that. I didn't think that there was a block, and there was a block. And that's good, because I'm probably going to take a hit because, you know, it's 1:30 a.m. in the morning. You know, it's not really an excuse. I'm used to staying up pretty late sometimes. And there we go. World 4 down, halfway through the game. Woo! Thank heavens I'm back to my old self again! Thank you so much. So here is a letter from the princess. Which is pretty fantastic. Let's see what she gives us this time. So, greetings! The thief who stole the whistle has escaped to the east side of Sand Dunes. The funniest part about that is, I mean, wow. We beat the Sand World, like, way back in World 2. It's also interesting that originally, I mean, each world kind of has its own name. Meanwhile, the official names kind of just ended up boiling down to Grassland, Desert Land, Waterland. Although, I mean, in the Japanese version, they actually each had their own separate names, which is kind of cool. I don't know why they dumbed it down for the English release, but I guess that's kind of what the Sand Dunes is referring to. And then she has, once again, enclosed a jewel that will protect us. The P-Wing, which, I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. World 5.